Hi, and welcome to the next installment / episode of making mannequin heads into planters. The very exciting saga continues with me, your host, Patrick Buckley. Random thoughts. Hi. So the last episode was the completion of Barney, the barnacle head. And I will have photos available as soon as all those videos are up. You will be able to see, I'll have Barney in the background so you can see him from then on. All right, so, and I should have him down here right now, but whatever. So, guess who I found lurking over on the other side of the basement? Yeah, well, I have no idea where how they got over there and were on a shelf looking at me when I went over. But yes, Blue, it was over there. This is almost kind of like an homage to, I can't remember the name of the movie. Oh my God. The one with the water planet, you know, the sci-fi one, the big one. They just made another one. So I don't have a towel down here. This is really weird. But I don't have a way to actually, oh, here we go. Let's use somebody else's hair to clean her face off, or their face off. So they've got a bunch of like crap all over them. There we go, clean it up. There, I think it's good the way it is. I may do something with the eyes paint-wise, just to make it even more creepy. I do like the eyes are dark like that. But maybe do like a little bit of white in the very center. Actually, I have white here. Let's do that. I think I do. Did I keep my white? Yeah, there it is. Should do them just white. Let's do that. All right. Or should they be orange or red? I've got this bright orange. Let's do the white first. It'll give it a good base. So that anything I put on top of it, I'm just going to do a little teeny bit of paint here. Right on my sheet. That should be fine. Using the Winsor & Newton Gallery acrylic. I like it. Grab a brush from my brush bin of 3,000 brushes later. Yes, oh, this is heaven. Let's get a nice soft brush that will leave a clean line. That's a nice one. It's a little too pointed. That one is too pointed. Because what's going to happen is, because it's acrylic paint, I need a soft enough brush and small enough brush that will put the paint on and leave it on and not scrape it back off as soon as I put it on. Because this paint is not that... Here we go. Ooh, that's perfect. It's got a round tip and everything. So... not pointed tip, rounded tip, very nice. All right, let's put some white in the eyeballs. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut her head out as that's drying. Of course, I can't see a bloody thing because I'm blind and I keep talking about that and I keep forgetting to have my glasses down here, even though I have 3,000 pair of glasses for close-up vision. Let's do the entire eye inside with the white, because that'll make it look like there's like no, I think it's called the iris. Try to keep it off the lid. I can always fix that later. So all the way around, tuck it in. This is a really good mold. It's a very nice face on it. The detail is really beautiful. But oh yeah, that's really rather gross looking. It's kind of creepy. Oh, there's Willie. You just heard him bark. Oh, there we go. Popped it right in the corners there. Get it in the inner corner as well. So today, I am recording on a Saturday. There we go. We are going with my sister and my nephews. My youngest nephew, Trent, is going to be going...
Sebastian's here.
All right, great, thank you. We're going to be going to go-karting. My nephew Sebastian, who's 25, he just arrived. We're going to go-kart, putt-putt golf. So this is going to be a shorter video where I'm just going to get this in here and make sure it's not messy. There we go. Full whites of the eyes, it's kind of cool. Little zombie-like. So now what I'm going to do is I've got it in there. I'm going to put it in a little bit heavier and very light brush strokes. So I'm going to load up the brush, very light brush strokes, so I leave as much paint behind as possible on the surface and goop it on. That way I get much better coverage this way. And there we go. And it will be, I'll only need one more pass and I'll have enough paint on the eyes to be just fine. And then I'll figure out anything else I want to do. I can always clean up around the eye, the internal ridges. There, I don't want white anywhere else, do I? I don't think so. I think that's enough. There are just random hairs stuck everywhere from painting it. And there we go. So, Sebastian's a little bit early. I'm going to make them wait. I'm going to spend, this is going to be a short one. So the next thing I'm going to do, oops, is try not to get too much paint all over my brush. There we go. While I'm cleaning my brush. There we go, nice and clean. Flick it off. We have disposable, not disposable, but we have old carpet down that came from a room that's really funky. It looks like a child's room. It's actually really kind of cool. But we use it down here because there's just a big piece of carpet that was not attached to the floor. Gotta love that. And let's put these on him. Oh, he looks fabulous in glasses. Look at him. Except the ears don't work for holding up glasses. And then, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this into a planter, so I have to figure out where around the head it's going to be cut. Now, we've already figured out that when it's cut at an angle like this, it's difficult because I can only really fill in level, right? So then I've reduced with the amount of fill that I can do. But I love the shape. So if I do it intentionally where it comes down, I want to have hair. So I'm really only going to do like a circle maybe that big on the back. It's going to be a small circle, but I'm going to completely clear it out so that the plants will come out the top, but we'll have lots of room for soil in the inside. The first mannequin, mannequin head, I have basil in him, and I'm really having issues keeping the basil alive. Update, basil is not doing well in, oh, Basil, his name is Basil, sorry, I forgot. Basil is not, his basil is not doing well, his hair is not thriving because of the fact that, here we go, we're gonna move this hair around. The, where's my comb? Head cavity, love it, was not, I did not clear it out as much as I need. And now I know because I've had a growing period with Basil growing basil in his head. And this hair is kind of nasty. Not nasty, but it's hard to clear up. So I'm going to work on this just for a few minutes. And what we're going to do is we're going to figure out, here we go, where I want to bring this hair all forward, where the line is going to go, and then I'm going to draw the line on. And because I painted this, the whole edge is painted and encrusted with paint, which is cool. Because I think I'm either going to braid this hair or I'm going to do something with it because it's fabulous and long. See how long it is? Isn't that great? But I do want the hair to come all the way around so that I can easily mark and cut around the edges and do with it as I need. So here we go. I'm definitely going to do it from the back part of the head. It's going to be just this section that's going to be cut out. The challenge is, how do I do that without cutting, with cutting as little hair as possible? So I think the first thing to do, we're going to take the hair on this side. Big tines of the comb. We'll take that over to the other side so that I can mark this. I'm going to draw the line with the comb, pull the hair, and it's so funny, I'm always like so delicate with, I can always make the hole bigger. I got to remember that. You can't make it smaller, you can always make it bigger. Always so delicate with, you know, working on these mannequin heads, like I'm gonna hurt the mannequin. There we go. That section of hair can go forward. So now I'm gonna take my marker, a black Sharpie. I'm gonna go around, actually, you know, I'm gonna grab a different color Sharpie. Hold on just a second. Because it'll be easier to see if I use like a purple. Purple will be good. Sort of a pink fuchsia-y. Maybe it'll be easier, yeah. So I'm drawing right on the head, and I'm just gonna get this side done today and figure out what the shape is gonna be. I want it further back. I don't want it that far forward. So this is gonna go, get this hair out of the way. I'm gonna draw this line actually back here. There we go. And the reason I'm getting the hair out of the way is so I can see better, and so that when I go to actually cut the hair, or cut the scalp, I won't be cutting hair that I don't want to be cutting. All right. There we go. Draw the line. There we go. So one way to do this is to bring it up in the center. Bring it up in the center from the other side. There we go. Stack this on top. And here we go. So I'm basically going to do like a ponytail. I think that's pretty good. Coming around the head. Pull this up. There. That looks like a good. It needs to be a little bit bigger for plants, I think, but not a lot. So we'll come around this side a little bit more. There we go. Pull that up. What I'm going to do is I'm literally going to tie this off. Tie this on the top. There. That will come untied easily, but at least it makes it so that I can mark the circle I want to make. Around the head. Now, you can see the fuchsia there. Yep. So I think that is how I'm going to cut her hair. Now the weird part about her, and that I'm going to have to figure out whether or not I need to do anything with it, because it'll be about how I braid it, is that the scalp is obviously really pasty. And so I'm going to have to look at that. And this is going to be super short. I've got one more minute. So that's that. So the next episode will be making sure that all the, along the cut line, excuse me, all like dusty. We've been drywalling down here and it's very dusty. I'm going to make sure that it's even, which it really isn't, holy moly. So I'll bring it down here on this side a little bit more next time. Actually, I can do that right now. In 30 seconds, sure, why not? So I'm going to take the comb, look at it from the front, very uneven. Now that I look at it from the front, that's a little bit better. I don't want too much front hair. Front hair. Something is getting me. Oh, the crap in this hair. Ugh, all the dust and everything. All right. Bringing more of it up. Oh, that's much better balanced. Bringing it around from the front. Not too much. Up, down. Yeah, I'll be down. I've got one more minute. And then it's tough when you're in demand. And then this comes up. Oh, that's good. That's much better. All right, there we go. It's better balanced. It doesn't have to be perfect, obviously, because where's it going? Outside. Ready, ready, ready-o. Like I always say, I'd still want it to be neat. There we go. All right, here we go. I'm gonna tie this up. How does it look from the front? It looks pretty even. It's a little hard to tell because there's like the side part thing going on, but that's a lot better than what I had before. And I'll redraw my line. It's just a sort of guideline for me for when I'm cutting, that I don't lose track of where I'm gonna be. And then tie this underneath that previous knot and it'll actually stay. Redraw, just so that I don't forget where I was. And that's a much better line, and it meets up in the back. So there we go. So there she is. There they are. Ta-da. Got the line all the way around. That looks like a much better cut line. There we go. And I just dropped my comb. So, all right. Well, thanks for tuning in on this one. That was a quickie. And we know the next direction with the creepy white eyes. We'll see what else we can do with that. Maybe make it glow in the dark. Who knows? All right. Make sure to send that love out. Love, lots of people put up that love out there. There's not enough love in the world. All right. And subscribe, like, share, do whatever you want. Get it out there. This is fun. It's fun for me. I hope it's fun for you to watch. I also figured out, I was watching one of my episodes, and I kind of like it on 1.25. You can speed up the actual playback. So put it on closed captions. Closed captions are enabled, so you can put it so it does closed captions and make it 1.25 or 1.5, and you can see me speeding through things instead of at real time. Just a suggestion. All right. Have a great day. Have a great week. Bye.